Okay, so first of all, learning the neck, we've got to consider our open strings. So we've got E, A, D, G, B, and E. All right, now from there, go on up and just go by half steps if you want, and go low E, first fret F, second fret F sharp, third fret G, fourth fret G sharp, then you've got A at the fifth fret. Now, something magical happens at the fifth fret. A is the same as the next string. So if you play the fifth fret on the sixth string, it's the same as the next open note, A. So automatically then you're going to know every note on the fifth fret, because like the open strings down here, it goes from A to D, G. Now that's C, and we'll come back to that. Now we got E here on the fifth fret, the B string, and you got your high A. Now when I went here on the G string, the third string, when I went on the fifth fret, that's actually a C, but we have to move over one to get the B. So the B actually is on the fourth fret, and that's because of the way the strings are laid out. These three strings, the D, the G, and the B, actually the G and the B are closer together than the rest of the strings, so that's why we have to move over on that to get the B. So again, you've got now you move over one and you come back like that. So you're going to know your names and your notes there. So you got the notes on the open, and then you can just go up by half steps to the fifth fret. Then you know all the names of the notes on the fifth fret, and then you also know all the names of the notes on the octave, the 12th fret, which is right in here. So there is the octaves: E, A, D, G, B, E. All right. So if you know those notes, then you can come backward to get some notes. So you go E, you go backward a whole step, you've got what? A D. Okay, so there's the D string. So backward a whole step from a E up here in the octave is a D. Backward another whole step is a C. You can also get the C from the A. A, whole step B, half step C. So what you have to do is just memorize these important spots on the neck, and you can get the other notes easy. In other words, all the open notes, all the notes at the fifth fret, and all the notes at the octave. Like that. They're the same as the strings. So that's the first step to trying to learn the notes of the neck. All right, now the next thing then, down in first position or open position, if you learn where the notes of the C major scale are on every string, that's the beginning of really getting to start to read music, especially in the key of C. So if we go open E, you're going up the musical alphabet, and E to F is a half step, first fret. Now F to G is a whole step, and now we're going to keep going with open strings as much as we can. So G and then open A. Alright, now we got B, 2 frets away, and then this from B to C is a half step. Okay, now C to D is a whole step. So we're going from C to open D, and we're going open D to E on the second fret, because it's a whole step. Now E to F is always a half step. So you got E, F, F to G, open G is a whole step, open open G to A is a whole step. A to B, open B is a whole step. Now B to C is a half step. So you got B, C. All right, now we go C, whole step D, open E, half step F, whole step G. So if you played all those notes, starting from the low to the high and then back, it sounds like kind of a Spanish kind of a thing. Okay, now let's look at the C major scale. Just start on the C, which is A, B, C. Start on that C and then go up the scale from there, and it's a C major scale. So you go C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Now go from C on up. C, D, E, F, G. Okay, now if you want A, you gotta stretch for the A. That's as far as you can go in what's called the first position. A is considered a first position note, even though you have to stretch out to get it. So there's the key of C. All right. C. All right. Now, if you wanted to complete that and go 2 octave C scale, we're looking at. Now here, go to 5th position and complete it. A, B, C. All right. Then you got.